Alright, here's a quick video on how to use Grid Edit that you can use to update multiple field or the same field through multiple properties or multiple owners, multiple tenants. For this particular example, I'll use as we get ready for the fall. We need to make sure we have everything in line as far as sprinkler, a swamp cooler, and snow removal. So what I'll do is I will go into Properties and hit Grid Edit. This will bring up our Grid Edit form, so you can see each one of these things. Like if I wanted to change primary property manager, I could do it just one click at a time. I don't need to log into each property, so it's a pretty effective way to change a lot of things all in one category all at once. Here you can go into portfolio, buildings, units. For this one we're going to do buildings, and I want to edit the columns because I want to add some things. So we're interested in seeing a couple things for this time of year to make sure everything is up to date. So let's see. The first thing we'll do is sprinkler weatherization. I'll move that one over. So this side is all your available columns, and this is what you're going to see on this back screen once it's going. So that's sprinkler weatherization. We'll do, let's see, swamp coolers as well. Swamp cooler. And then snow removal. So these are all the categories that I'll be able to look at and change. Hit save. So here we're back at this screen, and you'll notice now I can change any one of these fields. Just kind of go down the line. Let's give me all the properties there and go through. So this is all the properties with the sprinkler weatherization, swamp cooler weatherization, and snow removal. And you notice as you go through, everything has something listed. Property manager means we do it, and then obviously tenant, they do it. Owner, the owner would do it, or an HOA, or it doesn't have sprinklers. So it should always have a field. As you get down to one that has a question mark, this is obviously one that has not been filled out for these three, and so we would be unable to do this effectively if we don't get these filled out. So in this particular instance, Chase would go back and look at the property info sheet and get these filled out, or if it's not on there for some reason, contacting the owner and getting that filled in immediately, so that as we hire these out, we can do it all at once. We get a better price that way, and things just get done quickly. Again, so anything that has a question mark, you're going to want to check and say, hey, what do we need to do? This goes into this process gets much easier as you're bringing on properties if this gets filled out right at the beginning, because most likely you've just been to the property, whether it has sprinklers or not. So this is just kind of one of those reminders that as you do it right from the beginning, it should make things easier. Now let's say we did want to look at ours, but so we can go down here and we can filter like anything else. So we can do primary property manager and equals, right? And then let's just put Chase. Whoops. Add filter. Okay. Hit done. And so now Chase only has to worry about his own. He doesn't have to look through everybody else's, and he can quickly make those updates as he needs to. So kind of a cool feature I'm sure there's a lot of other ways you could use this to your benefit and update things quickly.